You are better than Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd is the best fighter in his era, and I feel like I'm the best fighter.
It's hard. Crawford's very strong like I am. He has all the same long arms. Like I said, southpaw right-handed, and he's coming to get you. He don't care about the Philly defense style, whatever style he don't care about that. He's trying to get you.
As he was spotted approaching Terence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather was stepping up the fire. He is openly calling for a brawl with him in 2026. Mayweather, who hasn't competed professionally since 2017, entered the public sphere, taking on Crawford and claiming his right to one last big fight. With 2 generations of boxing brilliance on a collision course for what may be one of the sport's most talked about events, the news has already sparked conjecture among boxing fans and commentators.
So if you was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh shit, okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm gonna always say me.
Okay.
Come on now.
In response to a question about whether he was comparable to Floyd Mayweather, Terence Crawford was blunt. He categorically denied it, stating, "Floyd was the best of his time. I am the best of my generation. You don't have to compare Floyd to me or myself to Floyd." Crawford stressed that his career and legacy should be judged on their own merits, not in Mayweather's shadow, after decisively defeating Canelo.
Start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. There ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going up that much.
Now,
Crawford maintains comparisons simply diminish the individuality of each fighter's path, despite the fact that many analysts argue over who is superior. It is obvious that he respects Mayweather's position, but he does not want history to remember him by the standards of others.
You be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever keep it real, boy, keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fighting.
Yeah.
I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll be this.
But you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd. Nah.
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, man, I'll be his ass. Never. That's some hating type shit to me. I ain't never been that type of person ever.
Crawford, who is 420, has defeated champions in higher divisions and won uncontested titles in a number of weight classes. Crawford's flawless defense, power, and ring savvy have left their mark on his legacy in a variety of weight divisions. Despite Mayweather's dominance throughout his time, Crawford's accomplishments and performances merit comparison.
He's done shit that Floyd Mayweather ain't done.
Like what?
Like what?
What is? They don't know.
He is a two-time undisputed champion. Floyd wasn't a one-time undisputed champion. So he has all the belts in one division and then moved up and got all the belts in another division. I don't know if that's ever happened in the history of boxing.
Yes, and he beat the man.
Let's give Terence Crawford his flowers because everything he said he was going to do,
he done it.
He did.
Mayweather, meanwhile, left behind one of boxing's most polished records when he retired undefeated at the age of 50. He demonstrated his versatility by defeating champions in 5 different weight classes. He had an almost perfect defense. Like technical masters, he was able to neutralize hard hitters with ease. Mayweather rarely got hit clean and used quick reflexes, deft footwork, and cunning countermeasures to transform bouts into chess games.
Mayweather stopped Conor McGregor in the 10th round to improve to 50-0 in what he says will be his final fight. I actually believe him this time, Max. What's his legacy?
Well, he's one of the great pure boxers who ever lived. He is never cheated himself. He always was in condition. He had no off nights. That's why he won every fight. It's one of the reasons. Not because he's one of the best to ever do it, and because he was always prepared over a very long amateur and pro career. Amazing. Another reason is he carefully selected opponents, knew when and where and when and who to fight, and basically changed the paradigm in boxing. I'll translate. He flipped the script.
I feel like everybody tries to put Bud, say he's this Hall of Fame fighter, and which he is, but only because of the two-time undisputed. Floyd never won undisputed. But how great is that accomplishment if your resume is weak? Yeah, you won undisputed, but I mean, look at the guys you fought and look how you got to that undisputed status. If the shoe was on the other foot, if Bud did all of that heavy lifting and took 3 belts from 3 champions and then went and took Earl's 1 belt, he didn't do no heavy lifting for that second undisputed title. None at all. He beat fucking, who was that, Joe Horn? Who's that guy he beat for that 1 belt, the WBO belt?
Jeff Horn.
Canelo didn't hold back after losing to Crawford by unanimous decision. The Mexican superstar acknowledged at the post-fight press conference that he did everything he could to counter Crawford's style. Despite putting in a lot of training, planning, and searching for solutions, they were unable to understand what Crawford brought to the ring. He commended Crawford's broad range of abilities, stating that he possesses them all.
And compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Crawford's trainer, Brian "Bomac" McIntyre, has stated in the open that he thinks Terence is superior to Mayweather. Bomac compared Crawford to Mayweather following Crawford's decisive victory over Canelo, which made him uncontested in 3 weight divisions. In response to Canelo's remark, Bomac said that Crawford is unquestionably superior to Floyd Mayweather. Crawford's full skill set, including defense, flexibility, and intelligence, is highlighted by Bomac, who asserts that Bud has outperformed even Mayweather in his own time.
The Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. GOAT. Greatest of all time. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to his coaches. Not just me, Saul, Red, Bernie, Chet, nutritionists. Everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terence? Yeah. Of course. Of course he is.
Recently, Shane Sugar Mosley stated that Crawford is superior to Mayweather. Mosley noted Crawford's size, greater reach, and capacity to fight from both orthodox and southpaw stances, praising him as a more complete boxer. Although he acknowledged that Mayweather is a legendary fighter with exceptional talent, he feels that Crawford's strength and versatility would give him the upper hand in a potential fight.
Who's better out of those two, Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can't knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
The seasoned promoter Bob Arum, who has worked with both Mayweather and Crawford, thinks Crawford would defeat Mayweather when he is at his best. Crawford's ambidexterity is highlighted by Arum. Crawford can switch guards in the middle of a bout and fight just as effectively as an orthodox or southpaw. Because opponents train for one technique and then Crawford abruptly alters the angles, Arum claims that this ability makes him particularly difficult to prepare for. He also highlights Crawford's ring IQ and versatility. Arum thinks that Crawford's adaptability, defense, intelligence, and distinctive switching would give him the advantage in a legendary bout against a prime Mayweather or Canelo. He has seen Crawford prevail in a variety of weight divisions and adapt to different approaches.
Why is that?
I think Crawford is the better talent. I think he's a better athlete and a better boxer. And I just think he's going to win that fight. But it's a terrific fight.
Did something change your mind along the way? Did you have Canelo previously? And
no, we never had Canelo.
No, I meant Canelo winning the fight in a percent. And did you change your mind? Or you always thought Crawford?
No, I never even considered it until it became a likelihood that the fight would happen. And once it was announced, I felt that Crawford would win. As a matter of fact, Terence came over to me after a fight that we did, I think with Keyshawn Davis, and I told him, I said, it's a great fight for you. You're going to win that fight.
Why don't you think the weight will slow down his legs, not allow him to...
Because I don't think he's going to put on that kind of weight. Also, I think that Crawford has a rare ability of being ambidextrous and switching from a southpaw to orthodox as the fight goes on, and that's going to befuddle.
Oscar De La Hoya has responded to assertions that Crawford is inferior to Mayweather by asserting that Mayweather has a stronger technical and historical advantage. La Hoya brought up the fact that Mayweather played with Canelo during their fight, claiming he didn't take a clean shot. He said that whereas Crawford is more of a boxer fighter, Mayweather is primarily a defensive, intelligent, and accurate boxer. Although he acknowledges Crawford's accomplishments, De La Hoya thinks Mayweather would prevail because to his better technical skills in a bout between their best fighters.
Crawford is way better than Floyd. You know Crawford, you know Canelo, you know Floyd. What do you think? Who would win in a fight?
My man. I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than Crawford.
Crawford is the most talented boxer in the sport right now. According to boxing pundit and unbeaten champion Andre Ward, Crawford's timing, movement, and ability to change tactics mid-fight make him practically invincible. According to Ward, who also commended his ring IQ, adaptability, and defensive expertise, Crawford is someone you can bet your house on in any contest, according to Ward. He feels that respect for Crawford's technical mastery is long overdue, and that he has been the best in silence for a long time.
Bud is definitely one of them, for sure. Tyke Shakur, Devin,
Boots, my favorite.
It's a lot of them, and they skillful in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, like, I can bet the house on, but because me and him, we so much alike in our mentality. Like, soon as I see this dude, he come in the room, or I come in the room, we start arguing. About basketball, wrestling, anything, bro. Like, man, you can't, man, you looking small. What you mean I'm looking small? You looking small. You gotta really hurt that dude to turn him away and to try to stop him from doing what he want to do. So, skillful, yes. But this and this, it's different, man. There's not a lot of guys like that out there currently. A lot of guys that talk. But until you get in that real fire, I'm not saying a guy, you fighting a guy you should be. I'm saying a guy that it's a 50-50 match. You don't really know what you have. You don't even really know what you have.
Crawford's versatility and ring IQ were commended by Roy Jones, who noted how he alters his strategy based on the opponent and makes difficult opponents appear outmatched. He added that Crawford has started to establish his legacy, particularly with recent high-caliber performances, even if he hasn't always had the big names that superstars had early in their careers. However, he contends that endurance, the timing of peak performance against top opponents, and the guts to take chances are also important. Stats like 50, in Jones's opinion, show talent and consistency, but not necessarily superiority in every way.